I'm from New Hampshire, so if I speak funny, that's okay. I'll have some more chowder, Bobby. But the reason I'm kind of here is many of you may have known a guy by the name of Danny Schechter. He was a good friend of mine, and he was very, very inspirational. He loved my research because it's a long story short. And I should just pass these out. This is kind of a little brief bio. If you want to get my books off, you can get them off Amazon, but I prefer off the website. That way I can keep in touch with you. So let's pass these out. But if you want to pass it around, that'd be great. Everybody. Okay, that's fine. All right. So to make a long story short, I wrote this first book called The Pirates of Manhattan because I've been doing financial planning and benefit consulting for 30 plus years now. I've worked with venture capital firms, celebrities, publicly traded companies, and so forth. And I knew a lot of the stuff was inherently corrupt of the system, and I just couldn't figure it out. And but to make a long story short, I wrote this book and I self-published it. And if you're thinking of becoming an author, I highly recommend self-publishing because the media is corrupt. And to make a long story short, I self-published the book and I sold 27,000 copies in 21 countries. And what you see today is that the media, I forget who said it, but the only freedom of the press is someone who owns the press. A.J. Liebling. A.J. Liebling, okay, he's a New Yorker actually, but but anyway, so the freedom of the press belongs to the man who owns the press. And today the traditional media, i.e. print and television, is in a collapse. Most of these companies have lost 80% of their value. So they're beholden to the three largest people in the media today who spend the most money are the car companies who you and I bailed out. Number two are the cell phone companies, which is pretty much a plutocracy at this point. You have your choice of anything on Verizon or AT&T. And then the third largest advertisers are the banks and the financial institutions. And the thing is that, as we all know, the banks blew up everybody. They continue to do that. And just last week, they were just indicted for another $5.6 billion. So, but the point is that if you want to say anything bad about J.P. Morgan and you want to get it printed in the New York Times, good luck. Okay, if you want to say anything bad about Franklin Templeton, who's up in, I think they're up in Miranda or whatever, good luck. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, because the media is collapsing, and these financial institutions, i.e. the banks and the mutual fund companies, are the major funders of advertising. And so it's very, very difficult. And so what Danny, in my research, in my second book, I showed is that it's actually your savings. If any of you guys participate in 401ks or 403bs or mutual funds or anything like that, it's actually your savings who own the media companies. And the thing is, it's really weird. So say you're putting money into a 401k, it goes to Fidelity, and Fidelity in turn buys the media company, the major shareholders. So it's really exploitation of other people's money. But because of the mutual funds themselves, you really have no control, and it's very, very sad, but this is the way it is. So anyway, why am I here? I'm just trying to wake up people what's really going on. I'm not making any of this stuff up. It goes on, and this is why Danny and I because I was actually I showed it to Danny. Said the same bloody companies own the same companies. So if so the people who own CBS are the same people who own the New York Times, the same people who own Viacom or Disney, and all those major shareholders of those companies are mutual fund companies, and the executives of those companies really extract all the money out, and you have really nothing to say for it, but they're using your money. So my whole thing is investing in yourself, and keep your money safe in the days ahead, because the systems are broke. If you want, and we live in kind of ground zero for the retirement plan meltdown. I mean, we have. And maybe you come into counselors and helpers. Okay. Yeah. So the problem is all these state pension funds, which I write about, are really in a mess, and but they're part of gold for Wall Street. And so my point of all this stuff is, and I really can't say much in 5-10 minutes, is that if you really want to understand what's going on, hopefully you'll look at my books, okay, you get them online, whatever. But just really